Two black girls. Two black girls. Melanin.
Kill
Melanin.
me. Hey.
Hello and welcome to episode 4. Is it episode 4?
Yes, episode 4.
Oh my god, we are so slow.
Yeah.
It's still a baby.
We took the biggest break.
We
to
did.
Be fair, which
we
is
did.
a bit.
Welcome to episode 4 of Two Black Girls. We in the building.
I keep looking at the camera. So you're just gonna have to catch my eye now and then.
Oh my god, yes. So I am your girl, the one and only. It's your homie, Tiana, aka Tiana Tats.
And I am Ayana.
Hello, hello. Hi.
Auntie Yana.
Hi.
I will hold it.
I feel like I haven't seen you in a hot minute.
I know.
It's been a while. Life is lifing.
It really is life in. I feel like it really shows as well, even with barely releasing things on Two Black Girls.
What have you been up to, girl?
Well, first of all, we went on a holiday. First
We
of
did.
all.
We went to Sicily and had a litty time.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was so good.
Defo recommend it.
I felt like I had returned back to pre-mummy tea, which was lovely for a little while.
We love that.
But I did come back and I forgot myself. I fully forgot myself. I was like, who is this girl?
So when you say you forgot yourself, like, do you want to...
I just feel like I came back and I was like, I don't know, not like neglectful, but like, I just forgot who I was. I'm a mum. Do you know what I mean? That's such a big part of my life.
Yeah.
But spending that time away, I don't know, you know when you get kind of like caught in a bit of a, I don't know, how do I explain it? You get caught in a bit of a, not a rut, but you get used to a certain way of living, waking up late.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not having to think about anyone but yourself.
Yeah.
Just relaxing.
Yeah, definitely.
It took me a while to get back to the whole like 24/7 working and going back to work and being mummy. It was a bit of an adjustment.
I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm definitely struggling with that, even going from Sicily.
Oh man, it was tough.
It really, I think it's because it's having some microphone issues here. It's fine, we move. I think it's because we just had such a good time in Sicily. Coming back to normality is always like just having blues.
It was depressing. It was so depressing. I felt so bad for Ruben because I feel like he took on a lot of the childcare stuff.
Aww.
And I was just like, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm struggling. I literally cannot do anything. But yeah, we're okay now. You have that self-realization and now we're back to...
We love that. That's what's important as well.
Yeah. So yeah, Sicily was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else did I do? Your girl was on ITV.
Oh, how could you even forget?
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. So literally the day we flew back, what time did we get back? Like late. I think I got home at like
Quite late.
1 a.m, 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I had to be up at 8 a.m. No, I had to be up at 7 to get to the studio for 8. And we started recording the day we landed.
Yeah.
So that was hard.
How was that experience for you?
It was so cool. I mean, you as well, studied media. I
Mm.
really wanted to get into like camera, crew, filming, producing and like TV stuff back in the day. That was like my goal. And yeah, just to be like on the other side of the camera was kind of interesting because that's not really my thing.
Yeah.
But that was fun and also nerve-wracking, and also it was like the hottest day of the year, so it was like hella cameras, hella lights, all the pressure, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, God, I really want to come across good, and like I really want to be able to like let my personality come through. But my top lip was sweating and the sweat was coming through, but it actually didn't show that much.
Yeah, I mean,
camera,
I couldn't tell
really
it. I couldn't tell at all. You look dope. You look. If you haven't watched it, watch it now.
Yes,
okay.
ITV Cuts.
Yes.
It's called The Ink Life. Fresh Cuts. ITV Fresh Cuts. The Ink Life.
I've watched it like 4-3 times already.
Thank
Can't
you.
lie to you.
You're so cute.
Yeah.
Directed by the wonderful Yemi. And I'm so grateful. I'm just grateful that she found me and chose me to be a part of her project. And I mean, I had a lot to say when we were recording. I did say a lot of things, and like 90% of it wasn't included, which is fine. I'm sure I'll find another platform like
You
YouTube,
definitely
Black Girls,
will. Exactly.
to talk about some of the issues that I've come across as a tattoo artist. But for now, I think it's a great intro. I think it's a great way to express Black tattoo artists' narratives. And hopefully people see that it's not all fun and games, and that, you know, it's actually another very controversial industry that we are fighting to be recognized in. So
it was actually really interesting. I remember one of the girls in the show, she discussed sort of the origin of tattoos. I had never ever thought about that whatsoever in my life.
It's interesting, isn't it? I remember when she asked me, I was like, oh crap, like it's something that I know of, but I don't know a lot about. So I said what I know, but it is interesting to think that, you know, the whole process of tattooing came from Black, brown, you know,
that was wild.
People.
My mind blown.
I know.
I was like, whoa, that's so damn true, actually. And it's crazy because when you come to think of it, I mean, not to say that basketball is a Black sport or anything like that, but the majority of things where Black people exceed in anyways
has been dominated by basketball's a great example. Basketball's a fantastic example because, I mean, I used to play basketball, and I think for me, I felt comfortable always because there's always Black people playing basketball. But when you move higher up, you realize that everyone that's managing you, everyone that's coaching you, everyone that's paying your checks are all white. They're all white. And none of them know how to hoop.
Of course.
Like none of them can hoop. It's crazy. It's so crazy. But it's something that we are very used to as a society, and that leads me on actually to cancel culture. So a lot of people over the years have been cancelled for anti-Semitism. I think that it's very interesting because I feel like with this whole Kanye thing, he's really exposed, and Kyrie Irving as well, really exposed a lot of the backlash people get from being anti-Semitic yet being anti-Black. There's no punishment for being anti-Black.
Most certainly not.
Since Elon Musk took over Twitter, the N-word has been used 500% more than it did before.
Did you actually find that as a statistic?
It's an actual statistic. 500% more, and there's just so much hateful speech out there. And now that he's in control, and he's, you know, fired all of the people that were responsible for getting rid of Trump, and, you know, like regulating a lot of comments that are made on Twitter, they're still gone. There's no filter. So it is quite scary to think that people are just out here just slanging the word, and, you know, it's not particularly like Black people using it. Maybe they are, because we do like to use the word.
100%.
But the fact that it's up that much is crazy. It's like people just need the green light to be racist, and if it's towards Black people, then it's never an issue. It's never an issue.
But God forbid is towards
certain other demographics. Exactly. And it's hard because even here, I'm like, I don't want to say anything.
Same, because
I am not anti anything. But the fact of the matter is, if I use that word, I feel like it's just flagged instantly.
I feel like celebrities are so quick to be cancelled. Do you feel like people are now very sensitive to just content that's released?
I think because there's more content being released, and because there's less filter on what is being released, you can literally drop whatever, you can say whatever the fuck you want online. I think because everyone now has a platform to speak, it's easy to say things, and it's easy to be offended by things.
Definitely.
Beforehand, obviously, you had like TV, Ofcom would get involved.
Oh god.
And if someone said anything crazy, and, you know, you get loads of complaints to like TV networks and stuff, but now it's like you're able to clap back yourself. And if enough people are behind it, then that person will very easily get cancelled. It is a scary world. You can't make any jokes, and I mean, I don't want to say I'm partial to a racial joke, but like sometimes are kind of funny.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do respect that it is sensitive. And because we have experienced so much in the last 5 years, let alone the last 2 years, I can understand why there is a wall up. And people don't want to hear the jokes. People don't want to hear it because a lot of it is underlying just blatant racism.
Yeah. There's certain celebrities I feel like can get a bit of leeway. So like, for example, Dave Chappelle.
See, Dave Chappelle is unique because he has, from the get-go, day dot, has made it very clear that he is not who he is. He does
not at all.
He'll make jokes about all kinds of people and say some really harsh things, but at the same time, he has friends that are trans. He has friends that are white. He has friends that are Jewish, and it's like, not to say, oh yeah, but I've got black friends. I'm not racist.
That's low-key how it feels like.
It does feel like that a little bit, but at the same time, I feel like he's so unapologetically himself that you can't help but want to listen to him because everything else is filtered. Everyone else has got PR people that write their shit for them. Oh, you can't say that. I'm going to write what you have to say when you go on TV. Yeah. I'm going to write what you have to say when you, I don't know, post anything.
Interviewed.
I'm even going to write your apology for you for when you fuck up. Yeah. Like the baby, for example. His tickets recently also looked this up.
What happened?
So, you know, the whole thing with the what did he say? He said something about gay people, I think he said something about like gay people having AIDS or some shit. It's just some stupid shit at his concert, something like I don't know, put your hands up if you're like AIDS free or like not gay or some shit. It was ridiculous. Okay. And obviously he got cancelled. The gay community are one of the most powerful communities right now. Like they're so proud and so strong. Like they really do stand together. But yeah, he said some shit and he got cancelled. And now his tickets, the baby, his tickets are going for $22.
You're lying.
Wait for it. Buy one, get one
You're
free.
Lying.
Buy one, get one free. I don't know where it is. Somewhere in America. But yeah, currently he's struggling to sell out a capacity of like 1,300.
I have never seen a buy one get one free ticket
for an artist like that as well. Wow. Like, he's massive. He's such a big artist. Yeah. Like, so it's crazy to think how your life can go from like hero to zero just from saying one thing. Obviously, Kanye, another perfect example. Everything's been scrapped. No one wants to work with him. He's lost billions over being, you know, cancelled by Adidas and all that shit. Yeah. And this is Kanye West we're talking about. He's one of the most influential artists in the world, and the internet has the power to shut him down. Yeah.
I get the pressure though. I do understand why certain people can't be 100% authentically themselves because of situations like just being cancelled and now you're trying to pay that mortgage for your big, God knows how much money you spent on your mansion.
And you got kids too.
Yeah. So now you're all of a sudden cancelled. No.
It's tough. It's so tough. And it's scary. This is why I personally, I don't vocalize my opinion much on Instagram.
Yeah, same.
I don't. And I'm way too sensitive. I'm way too sensitive. If I say something too bold, and call me a pussy, okay? I am a pussy.
No, but
I
it's
rate
so
the
understandable.
people that are able to just say this, that, and just put those statements out there. Yeah. But I am such a pussy. I just feel like if I say how I feel, it's over. Yes, you'll gain followers. Yes, you'll lose followers. But there's something about putting it out there that exposes you, and you are opening yourself to very heavy criticism. I don't want it. I'd rather just be low-key. I'll contribute. I will donate here, and I'll contribute in the ways that I can. And I'll repost things that I am really passionate about. But it's hard to get behind every issue that's happening right now. It's overwhelming for me. I don't have the capacity.
Neither do I. I really don't.
And look, cancel me for it. Like, tell me I don't do anything. I don't care.
That was the next question I was gonna ask you, because I feel like that's just as worse. Being silent about situations just as worse.
Yes, sometimes definitely. And I do, like I said, I pick and choose what hill I'm ready to die on, if that makes sense. Like, I pick and choose. But there are times where I stay silent and I'm reading and I'm taking it in, and I'm liking posts, and I'm seeing people really like pushing certain exposing issues in a very passionate way, and I appreciate it so much. But it scares me. I am such a pussy when it comes to this stuff. Like, I just don't know how to deal with that kind of attention.
Yeah, I get you.
Like,
and also some people will come right into your DMs and
what I'm
just
saying.
you know what, do you feel like it's a lot to do with age as well? Because I personally feel like there's certain things before that I could say on the internet without giving zero fucks.
Oh my god! Every now and then, my
Like,
Facebook will give me an update of a status
what you used to say
that I wrote 10 years ago, and I'm like, I
How
would
the fuck did I
never
have the balls to say
ever
that shit?
say anything like that ever again.
This is it.
I'm just so scared. I'm so scared of what the internet
people will say
has,
to
and
you.
even if it is just, 5 minutes of defamation, my mental health, man, I need to protect it. I cannot hack that kind of attention. I just can't do it.
I feel like I used to be comfortable with that, but since
definitely
COVID,
that's what I'm saying.
since the George Floyd situation,
this is what I'm saying. In the last few, and even with like George Floyd, like it was a difficult time because I felt like I was getting involved. I was posting, and then I see posts about, oh well, your posting isn't doing anything. Take your black squares down, it's not doing anything. I'm like, oh my god, what do I do? Like, how do I help? How do I show?
Imagine you.
Do you know, like, how do I show that I'm overthinking it now? I'm like, okay, let me take this down. Okay, no shit, let me not post that. Like, how do I show that I'm supporting without being, because it goes the other way where people just do it because they think it makes them look good,
100%.
Makes them look like they're invested.
And sometimes I even question whether me posting something just looks like I'm doing it to get attention.
This is what I'm saying.
Is something I'm genuinely concerned about.
I'm such an overthinker that now I just don't post anything
at all,
unless I'm like, this is really selfish, but I'm like, if it affects me, if it affects people I love, then yes, I'm going to post it. And that sounds really harsh because there's things out there that are happening that will never touch me, that won't affect me, that are absolutely horrendous. And I hear so many of the women's issues that go on, and I'm like, I am a woman. And this doesn't directly affect me, but it technically does. I find it so difficult to post because I'm like, I'm now like, and some of the posts that I read are so brutal as well. And like the tone of my Instagram it's just like, it's tattoos, it's art, it's fun. And I want to keep it that way. So I'm thinking about maybe making like a personal Instagram separate from my tattoo Instagram. That's because a good idea. I don't want my art to get political.
I feel like Instagram is just for posting whatever the hell is going on in your own life. It's kind of like a Facebook.
Absolutely.
I do just like updated Facebook.
I do like sharing.
I feel like Twitter's the best place
to get
put
that
your
stuff.
opinions.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I'm not on Twitter.
See, I recently just got Twitter. Like, tried to be a bit more active than I used to be. But I feel like it's the best place to express your opinion.
I can imagine. I think that's why I don't have Twitter.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if I have it, I'm obligated to
say stuff.
100%.
I just
don't want to
listen. You will catch me talking to someone. Are you mad? Sorry, you said this.
I don't want any.
But at the end of the day, no one's gonna be like, drop me your addy.
Exactly.
What's your location?
This is true, but I don't want any online beef. I just want a peaceful life.
Yeah, I get it too.
I just want to have as peaceful of a life as possible. If I could just Homer Simpsons just fade into the bushes, I will do that happily. But then, there's that guilt, but not being involved and not helping. There's a guilt behind that as well.
Yeah.
So I am definitely torn. That leads on to, the whole idea of like celebrities just run this world right now.
Oh, 100%.
We're all trying to imitate celebrities, and at the end of the day, they're just normal people.
You know what? I saw Erykah Badu the other day.
You did.
She's a baddie. She's amazing. She's just legendary.
I have also seen Erykah.
Yeah.
She was like an hour late.
I'll walk myself into the mic. Listen, even whereas I was at Shoreditch House, she was supposed to come on and do a DJ set around, I think it was midnight. She came an hour late. She came out 1-1, by the way, just saying. I was thinking this girl was manifesting on purpose and decided to come out then, but we move. But a whole me in a crowd being pushed, shoved. I was like, I can't lie, Badu, I love you, girl.
But the anxiety, the anxiety
this is not
would
for
not allow
me.
it. Definitely
So I feel like there's a limit to what
you'll put up with.
Yeah, you'll put up with celebrities.
I think with the whole celebrity thing, I don't think I have any particular celebrity that I look up to.
Yeah, same.
Like proper idolize. Like I'm not standing anyone. I'm not like a part of any like fan bases or anything. I have celebs that I follow, but like not a lot. I feel like, there's not a lot of people that I would wait outside in the pouring rain,
No
or like
bloody way.
be in a claustrophobic like to see. And again, thank God for the internet, because you just watch the shit online. You know what I'm saying?
This
You just
is
watch
for
it
free.
online. You know what I'm saying?
In the warmth
In
of
the
your
warmth
own
of
bed.
your own bed. And
There's
like
no way.
again, I repeat, these are normal people.
Yeah, 100%.
I think I saw Wiz Khalifa tweeted something recently, and he said, "Why are like rich people always beefing? Like you have everything you want, but yet you're online beefing each other about how much money you have, how much
They're
money
bored.
you don't have." It's so sad.
They're very
and we
bored.
are aspiring to be that.
like that.
You know?
Yeah.
Like it is sad.
Yeah. More times they are so bored they end up getting themselves into fucked up shit
Yeah. You
anyways.
just say, and that's it. Full circle. You say the
Yeah.
wrong thing, you get cancelled.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is the cancel culture is thriving right now.
I'm telling you.
Who do you think leads the cancel culture? Who do you think is like in charge of cancel culture? Who do you think is really implementing the cancelling? I asked someone this recently and they said black women. They said black women's opinions. I don't know how, because I feel like we're down here most of the time.
I'm telling you.
But yeah, apparently
I
there's an
personally
opinion
would
was
say-
black women are at the head of the table when it comes to cancel culture.
I think I would definitely say black people are on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Black women too.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that's because we set trends?
100%.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But I would also say the LGBTQT.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I don't
Powerful.
know. Whatever the
Yeah,
the whole
definitely.
thing is.
Especially when a lot of the cancelling is coming from the inability to accept
Yeah.
gay people or
Yeah.
accept people being different. And yeah, there's a lot of hard-headed people out there that still don't want to accept
100%.
it. So yeah, no, I think I agree with that. Yeah.
But I definitely will say I don't think there's a white person on that table.
do you know what?
No.
I feel like there's white people on that table.
Do you think
I feel like
so?
there's white people underneath that table. They're pulling strings, because realistically, a lot of this cancel culture shit is gonna be linked back to money somehow. I would say, like, when I say white people are like under that table, I feel like they're not necessarily sitting at the table, but whatever's popping, white people will make money off.
Oh, for real.
Right? So if someone gets cancelled, I feel like they can pick and choose what kind of narrative is played through. I don't know if that makes sense.
Elaborate. Give me a
So let me see if I can find an example.
Because
So,
I feel like I
like-
know what you're saying. But
So like, you know how like, for example, with the anti-Semitism thing,
yeah.
obviously like a big part of people being cancelled for being anti-Semitic, I don't feel like it's coming from actual Jewish people, like your day in day out like Jewish communities. I think it's coming from the top tier people that are running certain industries
Yeah.
on a low that we don't know about. Like this might be conspiracy, I don't know. But there's big guys up there.
Yeah.
And apparently a lot of them are Jewish.
Oh, I was
They
gonna
have
say.
money,
I was
right?
literally gonna tell you. A lot
Stereotypically.
of them are Israeli Jewish people.
Right.
Yeah.
Stereotypically,
Yeah.
there's Jewish people that run the music industry, the movies and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
So the money makers, I feel like, are somewhat involved in the cancelling of people like Kanye West.
Yeah.
I don't feel like black women cancelled Kanye.
Oh,
I don't
no,
feel
they
like
would, no.
Gay people can't cancel
No.
Kanye. I feel like that was to do with
Anything.
people not wanting to either be exposed
Yeah.
or just, don't talk about us, don't look at
No,
us,
yeah, no.
look the other way.
There's no way you
Yeah.
can say anything about you
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
you
yeah.
cannot say an anti-Semitic comment and
Exactly.
expect your career
To-
even if it's the US or the UK
Exactly.
anywhere.
Yeah, I remember when
Yeah.
Wiley got cancelled for anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's definitely like they're at the table
Mm.
because they're there and they're saying, look the other way. Like, don't look at us. We will cancel you if you mention us in any way, shape or form.
Yeah.
So
I do feel
Yeah.
like though the Israeli Jewish community are probably one of the most powerful communities in general.
But this
as
is
a
it.
whole.
And this is it. It's interesting because you say this and I feel like most people will just assume that it's white people.
Yeah.
So that's why I mean, don't talk about us. Don't look at us. Look the other way. I want to stay powerful, but I don't want you to know.
Yeah.
We're not in it for the fame. We just want the dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you know what I mean? So
That is it.
I feel like they definitely have a seat at the table.
Have you ever seen did you see the most recent season of Love is Blind?
No, I haven't. I actually haven't.
I definitely advise watching it.
Yeah.
There's one person on there, her name is Alexa.
Yeah.
When she brings her fiance to visit her dad,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he is the epitome of a Jewish dad.
Okay.
Like the way he lives his life, the way he
Yeah.
discusses money,
Yeah.
the way he expects like the fiance to look after her and just be the head.
Yeah.
The head person of that family. It's
very secretive, though, isn't it?
It is very,
This is why I'm saying it's like, oh, you mentioned my name. Yeah, don't mention my name.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. I'm not in the room. Like, I'm not even here. It's very secretive.
It really is.
What do we know? We know nothing.
Exactly.
We know absolutely nothing.
Before we get cancelled.
Oh my God. Please.
I don't want no hate mail.
Please don't.
Okay.
I love everyone. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Genuinely.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
some, not all, but okay. We're not gonna go there.
Oh my God, it's so hard, like tiptoeing around these conversations.
This is it. Like, you do.
They need to be
have to be sensitive.
You do.
And it's mad because sometimes you just want to
just say what you want to say.
Yeah.
100%.
Let's talk about friendship breakups.
Oh, cancelling your bestie.
Yeah. That one.
Oh, it's a painful one, man.
Yeah.
Friendship breakups are just the worst. They are 10 times worse than relationship breakups. And the lack of romance makes it even more powerful, because for you to love someone and not have any romantic connection to them, I think that is deeper, because there's no gain physically, there's no gain, like, I don't know, going out on dates, and like, you just look after each other because you genuinely love each other. And you want the best for each other. So yeah, no, friendship breakups, I have had a few in the past that have, like, really broken me.
Yeah.
Story time?
Yeah, it's looking like a story time.
Oh gosh. Well, I feel like probably my worst friendship breakup was I'm sure I was in uni, and there's a girl that I had been best friends with forever, like through secondary school, college, all of that jazz. And our friendship breakup came from a new friend of hers intervening in our relationship. So she was playing the whole...
It's always worse when you have the new friend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she was not a vibe.
Yeah.
She was just on smoke all the time, and very obsessive and protective
of her,
of my, at the time, best friend.
Yeah.
And
can we call them names? Like, you could change the name.
I'm gonna call
the best friend
Jazz.
Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna call the hater Malika.
Ooh, I like that name, but alright. Malika hater.
Malika was a top hater.
Was she?
Oh, top hater. So, I mean, I don't think I'm particularly difficult to get on with. But this girl was giving me ag every time I saw her. And I only ever saw her in social situations if we were all out together. It's not like we were like hanging out one-on-one.
Yeah.
But it was a situation where, and it's obviously, you know, there's 3 sides to every story. But my side of the story was that she was very protective. She was very jealous of the fact that I had a close relationship with Jazz.
That's how it always bloody starts off.
And it was a very competitive vibe. And I entered a very competitive environment every time I was in the same room as them.
Them 3, yeah.
The 3 of us, yeah. And and then just one night, I think she had a bit too much to drink, and she was like...
Malika.
Yeah, Malika. Yeah, she had a bit too much to drink, probably. She was younger as well, by the way. Like,
how old was you at this point?
I'm gonna say uni, so like
20,
okay, right, 19, 20.
Oh, she was younger than you.
She was younger.
Okay,
yeah. And she was just like, oh, well, you don't even know Jazz that well. Like, why are you acting like you know her that well? Da 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 da. She was in my face, and I was like, what is this? And the worst part of it was the girl Jazz did nothing. She stood there and just watched. And I feel like it was like, maybe at the time she enjoyed the fact that it looked like 2 people fighting over her.
Yeah.
I wasn't beefing over anyone. I'm just thinking, what is wrong with you? Like, and it just felt like, you know, the argument escalated to a stage where I felt like we were going to physically fight. Like, she wanted to physically fight me for some reason. And then I stepped away, I walked away, and it was just very hostile. And after that, I obviously, you know, sent all the paragraphs to Jazz about how shitty she handled the situation. She had no remorse. She didn't care.
How did the situation like de-escalate, I guess?
I just walked away.
Okay.
I had to leave. I left the club.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, it was so hostile. I left on very bad terms, and it was just the lack of remorse, or lack of like acknowledging that I was being provoked by someone that was basically obsessed with her.
Yeah.
And and it was just a situation that I had never thought I was going to be in. and there was no loyalty on Jazz's side, in my opinion. At the time, there was no loyalty. It felt like she kind of just left me, and if we started fighting, she
would have just
probably wouldn't have cared. Yeah, and I don't know, again, drinks were involved, so maybe that contributed, but even after we spoke, it was still very defensive and very like...
So she couldn't even take accountability for it?
No. Okay. So after that, I was like, you know what? I know what this relationship is now. Like, you know, other people get involved, other people come into your life and you want to act different. And
sounds like she wanted to be queen bee, so just people like around her.
I think so, and that was really off-putting for me. Because I always saw us as equals, and I think at that moment she kind of looked at me like I was a fan.
Oh, that's dead. Let's not do that.
Yeah, I got the ick for my girl. Like, I actually got the ick for my girl.
Wow, it happens though.
It really does happen. And again, like, we're so mature now, and you know, we've all grown. You know, we talk now. Like, I could say that, like, we're friends to a certain extent. Like,
okay, that's good.
Respect her, and I hope, you know, she respects me and stuff.
Yeah.
But I just know our friendship will never be the same from that moment. No matter what happens, I just can't see her in that way anymore. So, but that was really heartbreaking for me because she was like everything to me. She's literally like my sister. It does
hurt so much more than romantic relationships.
She's my sister. Like, I used to like invite her to things and like get her involved with my friends and like always make her feel comfortable. And even if she didn't warm up to my people that quickly, I'd always ask my people to give her a chance.
Okay, right.
Just, she's cool. Like, she's so cool. Like, just give her a chance.
I'm sure I remember her being at one of my parties and people didn't like her.
Oh, girl.
Like, no, she's cool, guys. She's cool. I was like, girl.
I really did.
Let her show up for her damn self.
I just couldn't because she was like almost like an extension of me, and I was just I wanted her to represent, and like I wanted to represent her and be like, you know what, like I keep good company. Like, you guys will fuck with her. By crook or by hook. Is that it? By hook or by crook?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
But that was a real tough pill to swallow because I feel like I lost a limb. I don't know if she even feels that way, to be honest, but I really just felt like broken. And it took me a long time to bounce back from that. And there's been other friendship breakups that have been a bit more subtle, where, you know, you just slowly phase out. And that's happened with like a friend from uni that like I really liked. We were really close at uni, and then after uni she just kind of started acting a bit just different, a bit controlling, and like very, I don't know, you know, people that always think they're right.
I hate that.
Yeah. I can be that person sometimes. But it was different. It just felt very, And again, she was older than me, so I think that contributed to her feeling like she could just control me.
Yeah, no. See, no.
And then we kind of fell out. We just didn't talk. Just stopped talking. And again, it's just, it hurts.
It is painful.
Have you ever experienced a friendship breakup?
I have. I really have. It's really sad as well. And I remember in the moment, I don't remember the actual details of that particular relationship, like friendship, but I remember being in a relationship at the time, and I feel like I became so neglectful to the person I was with, because I was so depressed and so like down,
consumed by it.
It just felt like, you know, when people say you're like a pit in your stomach and a hole in your heart,
and you're like
it
thinking
genuinely
about them,
felt like that.
Are they okay? Like, are we ever going to be friends again?
I don't remember exactly what happened in that situation, but there's more times the reason why I would break up with a friend if it feels very like they're moving quite snaky, and I feel like maybe that was the situation with her. So I felt like there was certain events that had sort of accumulated, and there was a point at the end I was like, fuck this, I'm not doing this anymore, because I can't be bothered to. I don't like telling when people are doing something snaky, like you should have a feeling that you're doing something snaky. You can't just act like you don't know what you're doing, and then start acting, you know, stupid.
Acting brand new.
When I start to act different with you, like, come on. So for me, it's worse as well when you can't own up to, you can't take accountability of what you're doing.
I'm not always right. Like, again, I will argue till the day, but at some point I do have to take a step back, and I will admit 100%. When I'm like, even if I know I'm not right or wrong, if I know I'm not wrong, just for the sake of a friendship, I'm willing to put my ego aside. But it's hard when that's not reciprocated.
100%. And I feel like, especially in situations where you I don't know, disagree in a friendship, I find it so important even if I've made you, let's say I made you feel a type of way, I want you to be completely transparent with me and just tell me, you know, Ayana, well, the reason why I did X, Y, and Z is because you made me feel a type of way. And even though I may not agree with it, I still would have to come to, like, you know, an understanding of, I'm actually so sorry because I didn't want to make you feel any type of way.
And that's what cultivates a strong friendship.
Definitely.
Like, being respectful of one another. Like, you have to let the ego go. There can be no jealousy. You cannot be jealous of your best friend.
What?
Because that's not your best friend. You should want to see that person winning all the damn time. literally. And I think that if you're able to give people their flowers when they deserve them, it will come back to you. It will definitely 100%. Come back to you. But not allowing your best friend to shine, or being jealous of their accomplishments, or being jealous of the way they look, or being jealous of their man, their boyfriend, their other best friends. Like,
nah, sis, if you're winning, I'm winning.
Yeah, definitely.
Whatever I'm eating at the table, you're eating at the table with me. Like, if you have a buff man, that's my brother. Look at my ping, bro. Is that weird to say?
God. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, my brother is cute, man.
I love
you
that.
bitches better stay away.
I'll
keep an eye out for you.
Have you ever been jealous in a friendship?
I don't think I have.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely.
Like, jealous of the time someone's spending with someone else, or jealous of the person, or what they have, or what they don't have.
Okay, maybe like jealous in a sense where, like, maybe jealous if it's like, I feel like growing up, I felt jealous if my best friend was spending more time with her man than she was with me, or like if she makes other friends and then like I don't feel like she's spending that much time with me. But that was more so growing up.
Yeah, it's part of growing though, isn't it?
Yeah. Because then now as you get older, you reflect yourself and think, wait, why am I even in my feelings? Why would I be
hating about that?
Yeah, she's happy.
Yeah.
Why am I? He's happy.
Some people don't grow past that though. That's the problem. And it's like some people have this lifestyle where it's their show, main character energy, not realising that everybody is the main character in their own story.
Preach to
the
damn thing.
If you can't get past that, then you're always going to be stuck.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, when the attention's like not on you.
I hate that. That grinds my gears. Oh wow, I wish my camera was on now. The way my eyes twitching.
The fist is falling up. You've got the awful
that
fist.
Grinds my gears. Just allow. I personally love even birthdays. I like birthdays. Don't get me wrong. Like my own birthdays, I like them. But I love my friends' birthdays even more than I love my.
Shower them.
Do you know what I'm saying?
All the affection and
I'm
all
telling
the
you,
hype them up.
This is it. Yeah. I will be your hype babe.
Honestly, that is what like real friendship is about. I want to see you live your best life.
100%.
Genuinely, we are both smiling so much right now.
Grinning like a Cheshire cat right now.
Legit.
It's
seriously,
true.
it is so important, and I just feel like there's so much more we can do in life if we work together.
Yeah.
And if you've got a girl that's just shining her ass off, then why would you not want to collaborate? Why would you not want to be a part of that? Like Rihanna's bestie. I don't know what her name is.
What happened to her?
I don't know.
The Mel. I haven't seen her in a minute.
Oh.
I don't think I've seen her since like uni.
Oh my God.
I haven't seen her around, but yeah.
Okay, maybe backtrack. But back in the day, I remember she was always with Rihanna.
Everywhere together.
And she was never trying to be Rihanna. She was never trying to have the same status. She was just like, that's my girl.
Yeah.
I'm fucking proud of her.
It's so cute. And that's the thing. I don't even mean to be rude, but I don't even like when my friends are moving bummy, like in terms of like goals and like I want you to achieve the absolute best. And when you do achieve goals that you've like set for yourself, oh my gosh,
we're gonna celebrate them,
girl. So what do you think about male and female friendships?
I definitely think it's possible, but to a certain extent. And that is quite funny because I read something on the way here that will disprove my point, but food for thought.
Love to hear it.
Does your mum have a male best friend?
Yeah.
Oh, she does?
Yeah. She hates women.
Oh my God.
She thinks women are bitchy.
Okay, so you've back to prove my point. But when I read it, I was like, yo, I can't imagine many mums having male, but no. male best friend. I don't even know if my mum has a best friend. She's got friends, but they're more like associated with work.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And like obviously because my mum is in London and was born in Trinidad, like her friends are in Trinidad.
Okay, yeah, I hear that.
And she's been here for like how long?
Majority of her
like
life.
most of her life.
Yeah.
Like I'm nearly 30.
Yeah.
So we're talking plus 30 years she's been
That's
here.
mad. Is she in contact with her friends still in Trinidad?
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't ever hear her on the phone with friends from Trinidad, only family. And then she'll have like her friends and her like ex-work friends and stuff that she still like talks to. But no male best friend. And I'm like, I think about it, I'm like, do mums have male best friends? Like
I'd say my mum don't have a best friend.
Yeah.
Like her friends or like acquaintances.
Yeah.
She prefers male acquaintances and friends because they bring less drama into her life.
I hear that.
But
yeah,
saying that, I know for a fact all of them have thought about moving to her.
And this is what I'm saying to a certain extent, because like more often than not there's an ulterior motive. And if she threw it on them,
they would take it.
Yeah. They would catch it with both hands.
100%.
So it is interesting to think that there are some people out there that will claim that their friendship with their guy friends are super platonic and very genuine. But yeah, I don't know. I have male friends.
I was gonna say, because I hate the idea of it not being possible.
Yeah, I have male friends.
Yeah.
I have male friends, but I don't talk to them every day.
Oh yeah, there's a difference.
I definitely don't holler at them every day. They don't holler at me every day.
Yeah.
And I don't call them my best friends.
Yeah.
So I didn't say, I would say I don't have a male best friend, but I do have male friends. And I think obviously growing up playing basketball, it was just normal to just be friends with a lot of guys, but not ever in that way.
Yeah.
And I think as I got older, it did get to that stage where I was like, oh, okay, it's because he likes me. As you get older. But now, no, I can honestly say that I am friends with 2 of my exes. Recently reconnected with one of my exes. And again, I use the friend term very loosely on one of them because I guess we're comfortable talking to each other, but it's not, I can't say he's my homie.
Yeah, you see,
you know
this
what I mean?
is it.
But
yeah.
I do have one ex that I would say genuinely we just work way better as friends.
Mad.
And he's so cool. Like I've tattooed him multiple times. Like he's never met Ruby, he's never met my kid, but I'm comfortable. But I wouldn't link him.
Yeah,
this is it. It's very just like
that's a bit
online.
Sticky. Yeah,
if we chat, if we see each other. He's recently moved out of the country, so if I was to ever like be in his city, I would be like, yo,
hit him up.
I'm about. What are you saying, my G? But he's cool, so I don't know. I just think there definitely has to be absolutely 0.0000000.0000000
just no
% of a attraction.
Yeah,
otherwise it just gets sticky.
Yeah,
especially if you're in a relationship.
100%.
But I do have male friends. I have guy friends that I will fully holler at and be like, yo, how are you doing? Like, when are you free? Let's get a coffee. And again, I also have a brother and he has male friends that I'm friends with mutually, so that barrier there also stops it from being anything more than friends, because my older brother is involved in our friendship.
Right.
So you would never try to move to your friend's sister. Nah.
Yeah. Some people would.
Some people do. But luckily these guys that I know, they just respect me, and they respect him, and they respect the friendship, and we can hang out on a term where I can even bring like my partner and we can all hang out.
We like that.
Yeah.
We definitely like that.
And I hang out with like my partner and his friends and their guys, and it's calm.
Yeah,
it's just mutual respect.
It's
so
true.
I do think it's possible, but there has to be, again, respect, because it has gotten sticky before, where I have hung out with my partner's friend and they didn't like it, and it was like, oh, but like now that we're in a serious relationship, I don't really feel comfortable with you hanging out with my boys, and I had to respect it. I had to take a step back, but we're still friends. We just don't hang out one-on-one, and I completely respect that. I'm never going to look at it like a controlling thing. I think if it eases your mind,
then it's cool.
There's no loss, because he's still a friend at the end of the day.
Do you know what?
You're not telling me
I
to cut
get
him
it,
off.
but I don't get it.
But the thing is, he's not telling me to cut him off.
Yeah,
he's not saying don't chat to him. He's just saying like, oh, you know, like, because we used to hang out until late. We'd just be smoking and just chilling. Like,
it's just boundaries.
Exactly. And when you get to a certain level of commitment with someone, you have to respect those boundaries, because
Definitely.
I would not be cool with you
doing that
with another girl.
Wait, hold on. So what if Ruben was in my yard and we were just having, you know, chill
I wouldn't be cool with it,
moments?
but only because why am I not there?
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
No, same. I feel the exact same
like,
way.
why am I not there?
I feel the exact same way.
I'm sitting here doing
Where's my
nothing
invite
while
there?
you're both, like, it's just because why am I not here?
Yeah.
You have no reason to hang out without me. And that doesn't mean you guys don't like fuck with each other heavy and you don't love each other, but at the same time, why would you do that? Like, Reba would just be like, okay, I'm gonna get tea come, like,
I'm like, no.
you'd be like, see,
she can't.
that
Okay.
is hella suspect.
Yeah.
That is so suspect. But the thing is, there has to be an openness to wanting that. If
Yeah,
you
of
don't want
course.
me there, then that's when I'm gonna be like, okay, like,
No, that's weird.
that's not okay.
What's your intentions?
But
for what reason?
yeah,
For what reason can I not be there?
like, Ruben has a friend that I would say maybe is one of his best friends that is female, and she's lesbian. So I mean, a part of me is just like, I have no worries
to worry,
really. But
yeah.
when we first started dating, I didn't know what her sexual orientation was, and there was times where he'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go meet her." And I'd be like, "Oh, okay. What are you
Why?
doing? Where are you
Why
going?
can I
Are you going on a
come?"
date? What's
Yeah.
going on? Like, oh, we're just gonna go eat some food. We need to get some food.
Oh,
We're
so
gonna go
a
to
date,
Frank and
yeah.
Mike. I'm like, what are you going on a date?
In it? Are you paying?
Yeah. But I feel like I was more pulling his leg. And again, that level of trust between us is so strong that I have no doubts that it would never be like malicious. But
Yeah.
it helps when the person you know is 100% not attracted to the person.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think that's the most important part.
But you know what? That's also very true. But also, it irks me if if she feels like, okay, well, he's comfortable to do certain things, and she starts to catch feelings a little bit, or she may, you know, think, okay, well, this boundary is okay. Let me try to take it a little step further.
That's why every now and then you just got to pop up.
Yeah, just be like, oh, hey, girl.
Oh, hey.
What you doing?
Oh, hey. Hey, boo, I'm going to pick you up.
Yeah.
Be ready. 10 minutes. You've got to show
I'm
face. You
telling
can't be
you.
a ghost. You have to show face.
Yeah, but I feel like your man also needs to be very aware of, you know, her changes, and because her behavior might change in certain ways, and be like, okay, well, this boundary can be pushed slightly, ever so slightly.
But as soon as you get comfortable as a man with a woman switching up a little bit, she's gonna go full
100%,
full throttle on you. Like,
100%.
she will give you everything she has and not care about the other lady. You know,
I'm telling you,
you're the other lady. All of a sudden,
you.
no.
And it's mad because I do feel like us as women can definitely tell, and I feel like men have the same for other men. We can tell when a girl likes your man.
A girl likes your man. Definitely.
Like, yeah.
But I feel like I've been in situations where the guy's got it wrong. Where I have been with guy friends and they've been
and he
jealous
thinks you like...
and thinking that he likes me and that something's going to happen, and they've got it very, very wrong.
Okay.
And that's happened in a lot of my relationships. Again, because I have got male friends and I've worked in like male dominated environments. There's been situations where my partners have been like, no, I'm not comfortable with you talking to that person, and that pisses me off so much.
No, because then you need to understand it's not controlling.
You're making it awkward now. Yeah. Because now when I see him, I'm gonna think, oh, but does he like me?
Yeah.
No, I didn't have that in my head before.
You messed up the fucking ambience of our friendship.
You messed up the vibe. The whole vibe is now off, and now I can't even look at you without thinking, oh, I'm thinking, oh no. And now I'm trying to like pull back, and I'm like acting weird, and I'm see, as soon as you start doing that,
when you start acting weird as well, and it makes your friend feel very uncomfortable. Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's happened before.
I've been in that situation too. It's not it.
It's
not it. And then now you and your ex are no longer together, so now you can't even backpedal into your friendship.
Even backpedal. No.
Yeah.
No.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, that's long. But it is all about trust.
Yeah.
And the thing about trust is, I think you should always give it fully. Once you feel that vibe and you feel safe, you should always give it fully, because if you hold back, you're kind of self-sabotaging.
Yeah.
Give that person an opportunity to show you they trust you. As soon as they break it, fuck that. There's no going back. I'm definitely one for, he's an ex for a reason. I've never been back with an ex before in that capacity. I don't
think I have.
I don't return.
Yeah.
No, I don't do the returnings.
There's a reason why you're there.
100%. Once the trust is gone, is gone. But that makes it more imperative that the person respects the fact that I trust them.
Mm-hmm.
There's no, oh, you cheated on me. Okay, let's try again.
Yeah?
No.
Sorry, babes.
No, because then you're never going to respect me because I've done it once. I can do it again.
Yeah.
So I've always had that motto, like, of just no. Once it's done, it's done. And even though it is raw and painful when it happens, or if it's happened, or for whatever reason we break up, I always stick with my gut told me to end this.
Yeah.
For a reason.
It's true.
Don't ignore her. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
There's actually one person, sort of just thinking about men and women being friends. I remember my first ever relationship. I was young, you know, just understanding the term puppy love and feeling what puppy love felt like.
Yeah.
I remember I didn't really care. I feel like a lot of not heartbreaks, but a lot of, if you've been in a few relationships, it definitely causes sort of, I don't know, certain PTSDs, I guess.
Trauma.
Yeah. So this was my first, so I didn't really have any expectations or anything like that. So when he was speaking to female friends, like I didn't think anything. I didn't really care.
You accept a lot when you don't know what is acceptable.
100.
You accept everything because you think, oh wait, but maybe, you know, another girl in this position would be cool.
Yeah.
Let me be that cool girl. Let me just chill. Because he'll respect and want to be with me because
100.
I'm so cool and I'm so laid back.
But even then though, like I don't think that even crossed my mind because I feel like I just was naive to it. Yeah, like I was just like, okay, you're just friends. Yeah. Okay, cool, you're friends.
You just
like,
don't know.
Okay, but there was one particular girl who really liked it, like really liked him, and obviously he never knew. He always was just like, oh no, she's just a friend.
Yeah.
I think he was from Uganda. She lived in Uganda.
Okay.
And he was obviously here in London. Yeah. Because he went to boarding school in Uganda, so when he came back, they just still kept in touch. But the way she was always messaging him, like I was just like, you know, she likes you, right? Yeah. He's like, no, trust me, like she doesn't.
No, he knew.
A year later, did she not confess her love to?
He knew.
But the thing is,
he knew.
You think so?
100%.
Really?
Men are not stupid.
But some men actually are thick. No, some men are actually thick though. I'm not even justifying.
No. What makes him stupid is the fact that he tried to string you along with that. I'm sorry. He knew. He definitely knew.
Maybe he could have.
He definitely knew.
Like potentially he could have. Because even with that situation where she did confess, he completely cut her off. Does that not?
But that distance. Like you're maintaining a friendship from that distance.
But it's like me hitting up. Who's my male friend?
It's not there.
It's like me hitting up. Let's say me and Binyam. What's up, Binyam? If you listen to this, me and Binyam consistently had a friendship, right?
Yeah.
I left London and I went to, I don't know, let's say the US.
Okay, maybe he didn't know.
Yeah.
In comparison to that particular relationship, maybe he didn't know. But I don't know.
But that's the thing though, because I feel like we are always so quick. Even men do the same.
Yeah.
We're always so quick to think the worst out of a situation.
Yeah, this is true. This is very true.
When really it could just be purely innocent from one party.
It can be. This is very true.
Because if one of my male friends told me they like me now, I'm like,
benefit of the doubt sometimes needed. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I feel like we're so quick to just mistrust people now.
Yeah, definitely.
All the time.
Definitely. I mean, now more than ever.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The lack of trust is strong.
Yeah, 100%.
But that's because people are always, I feel like nowadays people are so ready to be the first one to move savage. It's like, I'm not going to let you do me dirty. Yeah. As soon as I get an inkling that you might be, I am literally going to fuck your best friend.
That's wild to me. Like, I've seen so many people tweet that type of crap. And
people
I'm like,
are so malicious now. They have to be the first one to break the heart. Like, and it's all about protecting your own. Yeah. But by like literally like driving over someone else's and then reversing back over it.
And then you get mad when there's no good guys. Well, first of all, if you didn't fuck his best friend, maybe that's why.
No, the savagery is intense. It's very intense. It's just such a natural part of culture now as well.
Yeah. No, it's true. I guess, you know, being vulnerable and everything like that, you just it's always classed as being whipped or like. Well, there was something you were saying the other day, something about like a simp. I don't really use that word.
No, I don't think anyone in the UK does.
Oh, what the hell is a simp?
Isn't that like a guy that like
is like whipped?
Yeah, I guess so. But I think simping maybe started from like guys that would like the type of guy that would send money to a girl and
right.
that they maybe don't know, and like
What
obsess
on
over their
earth?
pictures and like always be the first person to comment, but like they're not getting anything out of it, kind of thing. Yeah, well, she's definitely like seeing other people, but you're like proper. Yeah, I think that's what simping is. I don't know if anyone has the real definition of simping. You can feel free to DM us.
Yeah,
and we
please
can correct
let us
it in
know,
the next
because
episode. But yeah, I think that's what simping is, and then I guess you can kind of generalize it to guys that are like wait on their girls, like, you know,
catering,
do everything for them and like allow them to.
We love them.
We do. I don't think that's simping at all. I think that's
not
just,
at all.
that's what you do when you love someone.
100%. And then their boys get jealous.
Yeah,
because
that's probably what it is.
You ain't got that real love.
That is probably what it is.
Yeah. No, I can't lie. We need more props to men who actually do things like just know how to act correct.
Absolutely.
And doesn't need to be told either.
Yeah. And that's not, I don't think that's a whipped thing. I don't think that makes you less masculine if you're able to look after your woman in ways that don't necessarily relate to money or sex. Like if you can really like take care of the woman that you love, it's like, why would you not? It's like having, there's some brothers out there that take better care of their kicks than they do.
Oh my god, for real.
Of the girls that they're with, like,
for damn real. It's so true.
You can put that much love and time into just cleaning your shoes every night, you know, tying the laces up, putting it back in the box.
Massage my toes.
I hate people touching my feet.
What?
I absolutely
You need the right foot massage.
No. Don't come near my toes.
Let me massage it real quick.
I cannot be held responsible for the activity of my foot. If you touch it, it might hit you.
So wait, if Ruben just sort of like caresses your calves, don't ask me why I go to your calves, it's closest to your feet, your toes. So if he just sort of strokes your calves and just works his way down to your ankles. And
no, you don't get even close to the ankle.
Wow. Would you massage Ruben's feet?
No. He actually has nice looking feet as well. There's no issue with his feet. I just don't.
You just don't like feet.
It's not that I don't like them. I just don't see the appeal.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather have a hand massage.
I think that's very common though, to be fair.
I don't see the appeal. Like, they're just all crunched up in your shoes all day. I get maybe they need a massage, but I don't know. I don't find it.
As in, like,
I'd have to be so comfortable to the level of being high and drunk at the same time in order to let someone touch my foot.
Man, they haven't rubbed them that what's the is it root chakra?
The root chakra,
man.
No, I'm not.
Get you grounded and all of that.
I'm not into the foot massage thing.
I feel like it's a different level of intimacy.
It is, but for me, it definitely is. I just don't like it.
No, I feel like everyone has their preferences, so it makes sense. But we like men that do these kind of little
we do
things.
Absolutely. The fact that the offer has been extended many times is enough for me to be like, oh.
Do you know what's one for me? Washing your hair.
Wow.
If Ruben asks you, let me wash your hair for you, baby.
I mean, he has helped me take my braids out.
Love that.
Every time I've had braids, he will see me struggling and be like, let me help you. Or like, I always leave it last minute to take my braids out. He's like, T, come on, let's do your hair. And he'll help me take my braids out.
See,
I wash my own hair. I'm very independent when it comes to like self-care.
Yeah.
But I've washed his hair many times.
Yeah.
He has a lot of hair.
No, lying.
Sometimes he needs the help. But nowadays it's not
boy.
that easy when we've got Ruby, so someone needs to keep an eye on her. So.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, he'll help me take my hair out.
See, that's a whole different love language I like as well.
I'm braiding the hair and like I'll wash his hair and then, or he'll wash it and then I'll blow dry his hair and like kind of get it to like a tidy stage.
Yeah.
And just like braid it for him a bit until he gets it braided properly. Yeah, we do each other's hair all the time.
But you know what? I feel like even at this age, I actually still wonder if men get not cancelled but more so teased by their boys if they do these kind of things for their women.
Your boy is
moist,
an absolute penis. If he thinks that is not okay. If anyone offered to do that for him, he'd be like, yeah, okay. Don't tell my boys though. No,
not with that voice.
That's the worst.
I'm telling
you, jealous. These haters out here, man.
But it's mad.
You can't be happy for your boy.
For freaking real.
Nah.
It's mad because I actually know who. Sorry, I had to whisper who it was. Who like was kind of like that.
Really?
In a sense, I don't think he would ever tell me.
Yeah.
But like I kind of
because it's embarrassing for him.
Yeah, 100%.
Because he wants you to still do it.
Oh no, girl, that's not what I was leading up to.
Oh no, but I was gonna say it's embarrassing for him because his boys think that he's is
moist.
A certain way because he allows you to do certain stuff.
Things.
But it's not like he don't like what you're doing.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like it seems like his male friendship group was kind of like a cult a little bit.
Wow. It's a
strong word. Yeah. Where if he did something, his boys will try to like do the same, try to like get into a relationship.
Oh,
but also he would try to frame it as though, you know, it's not love, like it's not really love, like I love her, but that's not wife though. That's just I will still flirt with other girls at a party and stuff, so his boys will move reckless and stupid the same way, kind of thing. Like they didn't have their own minds.
But that's why I feel like a massive part of why that relationship didn't work, because he was very much torn in between being Mr. Loyal and playing up to the game of, you know,
this cool boy.
Yeah. I need to keep up that reputation with my boys, and I have to maintain the females that are into me without crossing the line. But I can't commit to you 100% because I still need that for my own validation.
At this age though, this is what confuses me, that men still think this way. And it's sad because I'd see like friends going through the same type of thing, like men acting differently because they have this certain rep that they want to keep around their boys.
I don't know if I spoke about this. I don't know if I spoke about this in our previous podcast, but I have a friend who's recently moved to LA.
Yeah.
And I saw her recently. She came back to the UK. Every time she comes back to the UK, she gets a new tattoo.
Oh, I love
and
that.
We catch up and stuff. And she was telling me about the savagery of dating in America.
LA.
Like, if you think it's bad here, in LA, it is another level of fuckery.
America, explain.
Yeah, Paul, literally, like, relationships hold no meaning whatsoever.
Really?
Like, cheating is so normal. Being cheated on is so normal. And she's had guys move to her. So a story that she told me, she's new there, so she doesn't have any friends. She's like being an amazingly beautiful social butterfly, putting herself out there, meeting loads of new people. Cute. And she went out for dinner with a guy that she met, and he brought a bunch of his friends. So they were like, let's say her and like 4 guys, not in like a weird way, but like completely platonic. She just met these guys and they were all kind of in the same field that she wanted to work in and stuff.
So networking.
So she's kind of networking, right? And so she goes on this date. Backtrack. It was not a date. But yeah, so she met all these guys, and you know, one by one, everyone introduces themselves, and you know, they're chatting and vibing. And by the end of the networking session, if you want to call it that, one of the guys she had found out had a girlfriend. Okay. So she passed her phone around and got everyone's Instagram, apart from the guy that had a girlfriend. Right. Obviously, with her UK mentality, she's thinking,
like, I'm not gonna respect that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be giving you my Instagram because that sends the wrong image or message. So
I like her already.
She's so lovely. So she doesn't give him her Instagram, and it's all cool until a few days later. Maybe I'm kind of paraphrasing here. She gets an ad on Insta.
Was gonna say something like
he's
that.
added her on Instagram and he's messaged her and he's like, "Oh, hey, it was lovely to meet you the other day. I'm gonna be in another state. I don't know where.
Let's make it up.
Chicago next week." I don't know if that even makes sense because it's quite far. I'm going to be in Chicago next week for like a basketball game. Like, do you want to come with? And she was just like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. Like, is your girl going to be there? Oh, you're the first person I've asked. I haven't asked anyone yet. And she was just like, but you have a girlfriend. Oh yeah, we're kind of on and off, like making hella excuses as to why he's approaching her. And he knows that she's on the grillings right now. She's grilling him. She's like, well, why are you asking me? And he's like making all these excuses, and he's like, yeah, you know, we're on and off, like it's, you know, it's kind of casual. They are in a full-blown relationship. Like, the fact that he's doing this, it makes me feel like he's probably done this 100%. To a million other people. But the braveness, his heart was just so, he was so on it. I need to go. And she was just like, yeah, no, sorry. But yeah, she was saying,
I feel like people in the UK do that too. Well, I don't know about like, Midlands and Northern, but people in London.
Is it not a little bit more subtle though? I don't know if that's a good thing. It's probably not a good thing, but is it not a little bit more subtle? Is it not like all just like online shit? Like this guy actually wanted to take another female to another state without his girlfriend.
I don't know, because I feel like I've heard the wildest shit in London the past year and a half.
Wow.
That's why I feel like it's just, but I feel like it's a lot to do with adapting to the culture in America there. I can't lie to you.
Everyone's really friendly though, right?
Where in
America, like in comparison,
I think it depends on what
kind of
state.
Just have conversation with strangers, and they're just very friendly. It's like easy to make friends.
Yeah,
it's not that easy to make friends in London, I don't think.
Definitely, but I think it's. Do you see how like I feel like in London, there's in different areas of the UK or England, it's kind of like they say people are a bit more friendly in the Midlands and Northern.
Manchester.
I feel like all of that, and I feel like it's low-key the same in the sense of America. I feel like some states, I remember, you know more than me because you have family there. But I remember going to New York.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like people there were friendly.
It's basically London.
Yeah,
It is like another London.
I don't know how LA is or anything like that either.
I feel like West Coast feels a bit more friendly.
It would make sense.
Yeah, maybe.
It gives me the image of it being friendly.
Again, if we have any American viewers that can support or disclaim our comments, because
please let us know, because
uneducated in it, just slide into the DMs, let me know.
But I know one person who would definitely have an opinion on
oh my god, of course. No, New York is it's definitely a bit colder, but it gives me London vibes. It's always giving me London vibes.
But the dating in London feels like it's very much adapted to copying and pasting what the hell is going on in
because
America.
Of the internet.
100%.
It's so easy to just imitate.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Just, that's how we're doing it now. Okay. Yeah.
Because there's definitely men I know who's hit me up, and I know they're may not necessarily be in a relationship, but like
they're associated with someone. Yeah.
Like you're out in public with this person, you're posting them on your story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 2 days later, you're hitting me up saying, "Are you free? What? Are you okay?"
I remember that one with the Valentine's Day thing.
What?
I feel like you showed me something one time with Valentine's Day, like the day after Valentine's Day, that he had gone out on Valentine's Day and like had the whole hotel was all rose petals everywhere.
That was his girl, apparently.
Yeah, that was actually his girl. Oh my god, no, you're right.
She had a whole photo frame of them
oh my god, yeah,
on her bedside table.
And the card.
Oh I love you. I was like, wow, she loves you. And it's mad because in those situations, I want to be that bitch that hits the girl up and says, listen, check your man.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you
can't always do
women
that.
can't respect you for it all the time. Someone will be like, well, why are you moving to my man?
Yeah.
Or why are you talking
They'll
to my man?
turn it on you somehow.
What? I'm here. I welcome females telling me I will never be angry with you.
It's very true.
Because it's never your fault. Wow, boy, I remember that. See, people are moving
that was
mad.
literally like this year.
I'm telling you. Literally.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That was my reaction. Listen, the way the story was sent to you, to Shanice, to freaking everyone,
and we were all just like,
oh my god! Cater to your woman and cater to your man.
Literally,
we love that.
Just
give
look
them
after your peoples, man.
Yeah, man. Show some 90s R&B love kind of story.
Out in the rain,
love
boombox
that.
on your shoulder,
Yeah.
serenade
We
me.
love that.
Yeah. Drop us DMs with any issues you might be having.
Yeah.
Any dilemmas, situationships and relationships, and like, I don't know, you need advice going for that new job, or just a bit of a confidence boost, or any issues that you're having, anything that you want to hear us talk about, just drop us a DM. Let us know what you want to hear. And we want to interact with you guys more, and get some people on the show. If you want to come on the show and you have something interesting that you want to share,
that'd be perfect.
that'd be so cool. It'd be really cool to like meet some of the people that follow us and get to know you guys.
100.
Obviously everything is as anonymous as you'd like it to be.
Exactly.
But we'd love to help you with your issues, and maybe, you know, if we can share some of them, you might be helping someone else unknowingly. So
girl, amen, amen.
that'd be really cool. I think we're pretty good at giving advice.
I like to think so too.
Yeah,
I mean, we are crazy. We have our crazy days. But we're very
we're good.
Rational.
Very rational. We genuinely want to help.
Look at us selling ourselves.
I know, right? I'm like begging for people to
I'm
talk to
telling
me.
you.
But honestly, like, even if it's like money issues or anything that you're having right now with all these crazy changes in the world, just holler.
Yeah. I'm happy. Even if it's topics that you want us to discuss, let us know.
Slide in the DMs. And let us
What's
know
that
what
slide
you're
song?
thinking.
I feel like I'm really stuttering this song. It's up till 6 in the morning.
Oh, her.
When the sun rises and be on it.
No one got five. No one
Tell me when we go slide into DMs. Tell me when you go slide into the DMs.
Yeah, up all night, baby. When you go slide
into the DMs.
Slide.
Into the DMs.
Yeah. Slide. Yeah.
That was good.
I was like, what song is that?
Yeah. I really tried. I felt like it was really bad at first.
No,
but we got there.
I love her. But yes, thank you for listening to episode 4. I know, sorry it's so slow.
I was gonna say, for real, life be life in.
Life honestly does be life.
Yeah.
But yes, thanks for your patience, and we hope you enjoy this episode.